everyone. So happy to hear and talking with you, and it's my pleasure. My first name is Rokhsareh, and my last name is Yassi, and I'm 31 years old.
What is your relationship to me?
You are my uncle's wife, and you are my auntie, my very kind auntie.
So I am your auntie, Zandai in Farsi,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, Zandai.
Yeah.
In Persian, Zandai. Yes.
Wonderful. What is your job? What do you do?
I studied nursing at university in Iran. I have BSc nursing, and now I work in EMS, Emergency Medical Services. As a dispatcher, I help people physically and mentally, and I guide people in medical problems. And if they need to help, I send them ambulance.
Oh, and what do you think about your work? Do you enjoy it? Is it hard? Is it easy? What would you say about your job?
My job is so hard, but I love it and I enjoy it because it's my choice, and it make me good feelings when I help some people and they thanks to me, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Maybe sometimes I'm so tired physically,
Yeah.
but maybe I'm so sad because of some events, some happened.
Yeah.
But I try so much help people, and it's valuable for me.
Mm-hmm.
My father is Yusuf Yassi, and my mom is Zahra Ahmadi. Both of them are lecturer at university. My dad has a PhD in mechanical engineering from England, and my mom has MSc in psychology from Iran. And I've got a brother. He is a student in mechanical engineering at university, and he is 24 years old. And I'm married. My husband is Omid Shokat. He is 34 years old, and he is representative for one of the famous dairy factories in Iran. And he is very successful in his job. We have so cute and little member in our family, a very nice friend, and its name is Zuki. Zuki is 2 years. Zuki is 2 years old. It's my dog, and I love her.
Zuki, that's nice.
Zuki, yes.
Yeah.
I love her, and we have 2 other dogs, Milo and Pani. Always they told us, be kind and help people and love people and respect all people. Everybody, old people, young people, kids, you should respect all of them. and nobody is worse and nobody is better. All people are same, and you should respect and love all body and help them. And when I started nursing, my parents were very happy because it's one of the ways to helping people,
Yes.
for helping people and
Yes.
loving people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What do you want for your future? Do you have a dream?
Always I try to have short time goals because I can achieve them and be successful. But one of the biggest wishes is going to better country for living and studying. And I see my husband go upper and upper in his job because he tries very much in our country, but because of some economic problems, people are under pressure badly. And in this country, you try, but everything is stopped. And you cannot have wishes, you cannot have dreams, because everything is more expensive every day, but your income and your salary is stopped. And our young people cannot have any wishes, cannot have any dreams, any goals. So I think our country is very good, is very rich, and is very nice. But unfortunately, economic situations are not good. The most things that I think about it is language of that country. I prefer English is the language of that country, such as in some parts of Canada or Australia or America or England. These countries is better for me, I think.
When I look behind you, I see a painting on the wall. Rokhsareh, did you do that painting?
Yes, I did.
It's very interesting, and I wondered if you could tell us about this painting.
Okay. Let me show you closer. Okay.
That would be great.
Thank you.
And I also do not know about anything about this painting.
Yes, it's one of my paintings with oil color.
It's amazing.
And yes, and she is a sad girl because tears.
Yes.
Yes, and I use some colors that shows this painting is sad because when I was painting this paint, I lost my cousin Bahare.
Oh.
And I was so sad, and my paintings was very sad with cold waters, and I try to show my feelings with my paintings. And always when I see this painting, I remember Bahare. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Iran is one of a great, important, and historical countries in the Middle East, in Asia. And this country is a four-season country. It means you have many things, many different things in the same time. For example, in the north, we have very beautiful jungles. And rainy and humid weather, and beautiful animals like bears and panthers in the jungles, yes. And in the west, we have mountainous and cold weather with beautiful, beautiful mountains. And in the south, we have tropical weather, and we have very beautiful and amazing beaches and islands like Kish, Kesh, Abu Musa, yes, and other things. And in the center and in the east, we have very pure and very great deserts. And we have mountains like cubes, sandy mountains like cubes.
Like
yes.
cubes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. Not like other mountains, like cubes. Yes. And it's various. We have some special places in Iran, like Pink Lake. We have a pink lake.
Pink lake. Pink?
Yes.
Like pink color?
Yes, pink lake. Yes. Yes. Pink lake. Because of some plants and planktons, this lake is pink. Yes. Yes. And historically, I should say, we have many castles and many palaces.
ولا حيران حيران حيران.
Old palaces in Iran. Some high castles has 1,000 stairs.
A thousand. 1,000
Stairs. Yes, yes.
Why? Why 1,000 stairs?
Because it's one of the ways for testing soldiers, that finding that which one of them are strong, and is ready for the war and for fighting.
Wow.
And they should, yes, and they should go up without any resting.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Yes, yes, really.
Oh, who can pass that kind of test? Not me.
Yes.
Wow. Do you want us to know about Iranian people?
Iranian people, or I like to say Persian people, the old name of us,
Okay.
Persian people.
Mm-hmm.
Persian people are very kind people. From many years ago, 1,000 years ago, even 100 years ago, they are very kind people, and they didn't like war and fight. But Iranians in these days are kind and very hospitable people.
Yes.
Especially with foreign people and tourists.
Yes.
They are very kind with them.
I agree.
And yes. And they love them, and they love other people from other countries. They love them, yes. And totally, Iranian people are very happy people. Even these days, they are under pressure economically, and everything is bad. But people in every holidays and every weekend go to travel and dance, and we dance, we laugh, and we are happy. And yes, we try to be happy. We in our country, we are not free for covering, and we must use hijab and cover for our body and our hairs. But we should use colorful clothes, colorful covers, and that make us happier. So we try from any way be happier. And I think our people is very, very strong people.
Do you remember what it was like for you to have an American auntie?
I remember we were to Esfahan. And yes,
where we lived, where Mahmoud and I lived.
You had a beautiful house
from the university. From the university.
Yes, beautiful house. And you let me to play Paris's toys, and you patiently come with us and play with us, and always I remember it. Was older, about 9 or 10 years old. You came here, you came to Iran again.
Yeah.
And I knew you better and more. And you came with us and play interesting games, such as you draw a line in paper and ask us complete the line like an animal, like a face, or people, or everything, flower, everything. And it's very nice play, very nice game. And someday, if I decide to have a baby, this game is one of the games that I play with him or her.
Oh, that's a good memory.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me that.
Yes, of course. We have one of the famous poets in Iran was Sadi, and he lived about 800 years ago. And he said a poetry, and I say a part of it to you in my language.
Yes.
بنی آدم اعضای یک پیکرند که در آفرینش ز یک گوهرند. چو عضوی به درد آورد روزگار، دگر عضوها را نماند قرار. تو که از مهنت دیگران بیغمی، نشاید که نامت نهند آدمی. That's finished. The poet said all people are from a same body, and all of us are human. And if somebody suffers in other side, we will suffer. And if somebody in America, in Africa, in Australia, or in Europe, and everywhere suffers and hungry and sad, we are sad and we suffer. So all of us are from a common body, and all of us are human. And the end of the poem, Sadi said, if you don't suffer of sadness, of suffer other people, if you don't any feeling about this, so you are not human. We can't say you are human. You are not human. Yes, it's finished.
Rokhsareh, thank you so very, very much. The time
You're
went
welcome.
by.
Thank you.
The time went by
Thank
so
you
quickly.
too. Bye.